gosh, it has been forever, right? Since we've done this, since we've had this one-on-one time together. These past couple months have just been crazy for me. I moved, so I spent a lot of time unpacking and getting settled into my new house. And then I was traveling for 10 days in Florida and the Bahamas for Playlist Live, and then we took a little fun trip to the Bahamas with some friends since we were so close. And then just a couple days ago, I traveled to shoot a music video with Joey and Megan. So it's just been so hectic for me, but finally I have time to get back into the groove with YouTube and my blog and stuff, so I'm really excited, and I'm gonna catch you guys up on what's been happening with me for these past couple months. All right, so question one, what was the funniest thing that happened to me? And it's really hard to think back to things that happened in February, because it's like, that seems like forever ago. So something that happened somewhat recently when I was in Florida for Playlist Live. This is kind of a long story, so I'll try to speed it up as much as I can. Basically, we all went to dinner in a big group to Hard Rock Cafe, and one of the servers noticed Anthony and was like, oh, could we get a picture with you to put on our Facebook page? And she was like, if you do it, we'll give you like this VIP tour of what they call the John Lennon room. So we were like, oh, that sounds interesting, we should do that. So we took the pictures, and then we got a tour of this amazing room that has all of this memorabilia of John Lennon, his glasses, his couch, his piano, his coffee table, like crazy, right? So it's almost like it was one of those environments where it's like, don't touch anything, you know, it's like so valuable, like don't touch anything. But my friend Sam Pepper was there. If you guys don't know who he is, he has a YouTube channel. I will link it below because he is a riot. He is probably the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life. So he's just one of those kinds of people that's like, you never know what's gonna come out of his mouth, and it's always so ridiculously funny. And anyway, so here we are in this kind of like special setting, and they took us to this concert hall. It's kind of like a private concert hall, really nice, okay? And so we're all walking around, and all of a sudden I just hear Sam saying, hello, 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 like over and over, and I'm like, what is he doing? So I look to my right, and I'm not joking. Stop it. Kogi's gonna tear these lights down, I swear. Anyway, so I looked to my right, and there he is backstage, all this big equipment. He picked up a telephone and was pushing buttons and just saying hello. And I know it probably doesn't sound that funny to you guys, but I was literally on the ground, like about to pee myself, because I was laughing so hard. I just couldn't even believe him. And like, we were with a kind of like a tour guide, and she was just like, what are you doing? Like freaked out on him, but it was really funny. So moving on to question two, what books did I read? I haven't really had much time to read, but I have been paging through this book called The Raw Cure. And something you guys would know if you had watched my vlog, I have been vegan. I've been eating vegan for the past like 2.5 months. So this book is not really about being vegan, it's just about the benefits of eating raw foods and kind of living a more natural lifestyle. And I've been kind of obsessed with all of this for the past few months. I've done a lot of research, and I don't really want to get into it too much because I don't want to come off as preachy, but I love being vegan, and it means so much to me. Like, I've learned so much that I didn't realize before, and so I could never eat meat again. I could never eat animal products again, and so anyway, this book it's been like my Bible, basically. It's so well written. There's so much information in here. It's amazing. I highly recommend it if you've been interested in maybe learning a little bit more about the benefits of eating better and avoiding processed things and stuff like that, because I'll tell you right now, you might think what you're eating is bad, but it's really bad. Like, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but this book, amazing. Next question is, what movies or shows have I been watching and liking? And I went to the theaters and I saw 3 movies. The first one was Mama, which I really, really enjoyed. It was really creepy and weird, but I love those kind of scary movies, so I really like that. Next, I went to see Oz the Great and the Powerful, which was a movie that I had been looking forward to for pretty much a year. I'd been tracking the information about it, all the trailers and pictures and releases and all of that. I was really excited for it. And I think I may have been a little bit too excited for it because I didn't end up... Something's gotta be done. My cat just has a terrible obsession with knocking things off of shelves. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about Oz, how I'd really had high expectations for it, so I think I was a little bit disappointed. I would still say it was a good movie, it just wasn't what I was hoping for, and anyway, so then the last movie I saw, which was somewhat recently, was the movie Spring Breakers. And it was pretty much exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Uncomfortable, weird, entertaining in the wrong way. I mean, I would be lying if I had said I wasn't entertained and I didn't slightly enjoy it, but it was just a very uncomfortable film for me, and I would definitely not watch it again or recommend it to a friend. And I don't know, there was just something that rubbed me the wrong way about the like crotch shots and like these weird underwater shots of the girls in their bikinis, and seeing somewhat innocent actresses talking like that. I don't know, it was just uncomfortable. But I will say that they did an amazing job. I mean, all of the actors in the film were great. It was just not my cup of tea. Question 4 is, what is something that has made me proud of myself? And for the first time, I think since I've been doing these videos, I can easily say that I'm very proud that I stuck with being vegan and eating vegan and avoiding animal products and stuff like that, which is much easier said than done. So especially dairy. It is so hard to avoid dairy, you guys. Being in the Bahamas and everyone went to Ben & Jerry's to get ice cream every night, and I love ice cream, so I was just drooling. I was like, oh, this is not even right. But I've done it, I've done really well, and so I'm very proud of myself for that. I think there's a ghost in my house and I'm genuinely like kind of freaking out right now. So anyway, next question is, what video games did I play? And I recently got Luigi's Mansion, which is such a fun game. I've never played a Mario game before, you guys, ever, because it's usually like, I don't really like side-scroller games, and that's typically what Mario games are like, but this one is completely different. Basically, you play as Luigi and you go around a haunted mansion and you suck ghosts up your vacuum. And it's just really fun. I like games that are mysteries and puzzles and you have to figure things out, and that's kind of what this game is like. So I've really been enjoying that. And then I also recently purchased, this is old, but Katamari Forever for PS3. I've played Beautiful Katamari before and I just loved it so much. And this is, I'm not sure because I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a greatest hits of all of the Katamari games. So there's levels from different games, and I'm really excited to play this. Actually, in Beautiful Katamari, I completed the game 100%, which is like, not to brag or anything, a totally big deal. But seriously, getting all of the items in Katamari games, very difficult. So I was pretty proud of myself. I probably won't even attempt to do it in this one because it was just ridiculous. Question 6 is, did I travel anywhere? And I went to quite a few different places. Way back in February, I went to New York City to meet up with my European friends, Marcia and Felix, because they were there for Fashion Week. So I hung out with them, and then more recently I went to Florida for Playlist Live, and then from Florida we decided that we would go to the Bahamas because it's only an hour flight, and we were like, yeah, we could hang out in the Caribbean, that would be fantastic. So we went over there and then came back, obviously, and then I moved to LA, so you could kind of say I traveled to LA, so that's exciting. And I think that's pretty much it for traveling. Question 7 is, which foods have I tried and loved? And this question is probably going to start being a little bit more boring to you guys since I am vegan now, and that pretty much limits a lot of what I can eat. So I have like some somewhat healthy little snacks that I've been liking a lot. I mean, they're not that healthy, but the first thing that I've really been liking is this coconut chia bar. And these basically remind me of this candy that I loved as a little girl. Does anyone else remember those little, they might still sell them, I don't know, those little coconut squares that were Neapolitan, so they were like strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, and they were so good. This pretty much reminds me of that a lot, and it's good for you, so that's great. Another thing that I really love, cannot say enough good stuff about these, from Trader Joe's, these organic fruit wraps. I'm really weird when it comes to fruit leathers or like fruit strips. I know a lot of people like them, but for me, a lot of them are like dry or the texture's wrong, not enough flavor, blah, blah, blah. But these are perfection. If you ever go to Trader Joe's, you have to grab one of these and try them. And they're pretty cheap, I think like 50 cents or something. But anyway, so my next question is, which songs have I listened to the most? And I realized that in my last update video, I forgot this question. So, well actually I think I filmed it, but somehow in editing I didn't put it in here. So anyway, I will share with you guys what songs I've been listening to for the past 3 months. So in my January update video, I should have said that I'd been listening to the Pitch Perfect soundtrack a lot because I love that movie, I love the music from it, all of that. So I listened to that a lot, but for these past 2 months, I've kind of been tapping into some of my old CDs that I maybe listened to once or twice and was like, don't really like these that much. I was like, you know what, I need to give them a better chance. So I started listening to them more. And I have 3 songs that I want to share with you guys that I really like. The first one is by Never Shop Never, and it's from his Harmony album, which I originally just didn't think I really liked that much. But after listening to a few more times, I was like, I love this album. I don't know why I didn't think I liked this before, but I really like it now. So my favorite song off the album was probably a song called This Shit Gets Old. And it's just kind of like a goofy, relatable song that I just really like it. So then another CD that I went back and gave a few more listens to was one of Christina Aguilera's older albums called Back to Basics. And there's a song on there called Save Me From Myself. And it's just such a beautifully performed song, and the lyrics are so beautiful, and I really, really love it. And then the last song is from Paramore's most recent album. Actually, probably by the time you guys watch this video, she'll have a new album out. But from the album Brand New Eyes, it's a song called Misguided Ghost, and it just kind of gives me chills when I listen to it. Really love Paramore, so I've been listening to that song a lot as well. Question 9 is, what products or like material things have I been loving? And without a doubt, my favorite thing that I got is for my birthday, Anthony got me the most amazing gift. He knew I wanted it so bad, but I didn't think I'd get it. I was just really excited. Is the Pikachu 3DS XL. And, you guys, I've wanted this for such a long time, you don't understand. I think I even tweeted forever ago, like quite a few months ago, how bummed I was that they didn't have this in the United States. They only had it in, I believe, Europe and Japan. So, they recently released, I think it was a limited release for the US of a few of these, and I got one, and I'm just so happy. I think it's the cutest thing. So, yes, been loving this. Another thing that I got quite a while ago was a new phone cover, and it's a little kitty, and I just think it's so adorable. It has like a tail on the back. My favorite thing about this though is that you can turn it on by hitting the ear. See, like this? Yeah, so cute. This is really cheap, like $4 or something on Amazon. And then for circle lenses, I would have to say that my favorites were definitely the Neo lenses in the green. I did a blog post on them. They were amazing. They were the exact same color as my hair. They looked so cool on. They were such an interesting shape and pattern. And then my cat ruined them, so I don't have them anymore. I just have an empty case. But I have the pictures, and I have the memories. And then just a few more things. So since going vegan, I've decided that not only do I want to go vegan, but I also want to start using all cruelty-free and somewhat natural products for my body and my hair and my face and stuff. So one thing that I've been loving for many uses is pure extra virgin organic coconut oil. So I basically use this as a moisturizer, I use it as a lotion, I use it as like an eye cream under my eyes, lots of different things. I put it on my hair. It's just really nice. It smells really good, it's pretty affordable, and I've really been liking it. Another thing, not quite as natural as using coconut oil, but I found a new shampoo that I really like that's cruelty-free, which was really important to me to find. It's by Alba Botanica, and it is called Gloss Boss Honeydew. It smells amazing. I seriously could smell this all day. It smells exactly like tropical Skittles or like tropical Starburst, kind of just like tropical candy in general. Amazing. I can't even get over this. And my hair is really shiny and pretty after using it. I really love it. I might end up doing a video all about switching to cruelty-free, somewhat natural, organic products, just because I know like there is kind of a market out there for it now, but it is still pretty difficult to find really nice things that are cruelty-free and all natural and all of that stuff. So I might do a video for that if you guys are interested. Okay, and the very last question is, what is something that I learned? And this is actually pretty easy because you guys probably already know what I'm gonna say. I just learned so much about nutrition and health and what I was putting in my body. And I've literally probably put in maybe about 80 hours of research, I would say. So I'm just, at the end of it, I was just feeling really ignorant, and I was really mad at myself that I waited this long to look into these things and to realize what I was putting in my body and all of that. So I just learned so much, and I'm really happy that I feel like I'm on a better path of life now, and I'm eating better, and I'm treating my body better, and all of that. And I've noticed a lot of changes. I've definitely lost a bit of flab. I know that I am naturally very tiny, but I still do have little patches of undesired fat, you know. I'm pretty sure most people do. So I lost a little bit of that. My skin's clearing up. It looks more like shiny and healthy. I just feel better, and it's just been such a great change for me. So I'm really happy about that. And I know some people have requested a video after hearing me talk about it on my vlog, but I'm not going to go there because I know that it's a sensitive topic for a lot of people. Nobody wants to be told that what they're doing isn't right and all of that. And as much as I would love to preach and convert all of you to veganism, I'm not going to because it's not my place. But I might do a video about my personal diet, what I eat, my favorite recipes, you know, how veganism has changed me and affected me. Might do something like that. So, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm sorry if I was really rigid and awkward in this video. It's been a long time since I filmed like one-on-one with a camera, so it's a bit uncomfortable, honestly. But maybe next video will be a little bit better. So I'm really excited to be back making lots of videos for you guys. I've missed it so much, and I'm finally settled. I'm finally at ease. All my traveling's done for a long time, so I'm very happy. But anyway, okay, I'll see you guys really soon. I love you all.